Hey guys, welcome back to another deck at home video. This is a series where I make stupid cheap decks so that you can play them. Branded is an archetype that focuses on fusion summoning. They can even use your opponent's monsters as fusion material. Here's the deck list. The main goal of this deck is just to search our branded fusion and then summon our mirrorjade. Ways to search for our branded fusion cards are with cards like aluber and branded opening that searches and summons our aluber. Sprigans kitt. We also have albion and danger mothman to I guess mulligan our hand. We also have Despia theater of the branded. You know, if you have a good enough hand, you have fallen of albaz and theater of the branded. You can just straight up summon lubellion into mirrorjade right away. But if the opponent manages to get rid of your mirrorjade, you have ways to get it back into your extra deck or just summon it from your graveyard. Like with Light of the Branded, put them back into the extra deck. We have Screams of Branded to just put them back on the opponent's turn. Branded Retribution. Also at libitum, if it's used as fusion material, special summon a fusion monster. We can also just fusion into lubellion and fusion again with into brigand using Fallen of Albaz and mirrorjade to put mirrorjade back into the extra deck, and then fusion summon him in somewhere else. Yeah. So that is the deck, and now I'll show you guys the main combo you're gonna try and want to do. Okay, with this hand we have none of our starters, but we have Danger Mothman. So we're gonna activate Mothman, and hopefully, wow, okay, we discarded Mothman. That's the worst possible situation, but it's still not hopeless. Alright, we drew into our aluber, which is the card we want. We're gonna discard tiamaton because we have two of those. Don't need too many of those. So we're gonna normal summon aluber, activate aluber's effect. That will search us our branded fusion. Activate branded fusion. We're gonna fusion into lubellion. We want to use, of course, our Fallen of Albaz and Despian Tragedy. Summon him, doesn't matter where you put him, really. Now what's gonna happen is, normally I want to just chain block lubellion, but probably you want to chain block Despia, because Despia can get ashed. But I don't know, I just do it this way, just to super make sure that I can actually pull off the fusion summon. And obviously you have to discard a card. I'm gonna discard this one. Up to you which one you want to discard. Depends on the situation, I guess. And I'm gonna add aluber, so I can have some plays on my next turn. Obviously we're gonna fusion into mirrorjade with Fallen of Albaz and lubellion. And that is basically your turn. So yeah, that's it. You just summon lubellion and then summon mirrorjade. That's all you have to do. And then in your graveyard, you have Despian Tragedy. So that what this does, on your next turn, you can banish this card to add back fusion, branded fusion from graveyard and set it and then activate it. So assuming like that gives you like more plays on your next turn. So you can actually like summon out, I don't know, your sprind, a lubellion for some reason to like put mirrorjade back into the extra deck if they got rid of it, and then you can also branded lost, because this is in our hand, branded lost the lubellion, and then another turn you can fusion lubellion and fusion into mirrorjade again to bring him out as a fusion summon. That way you can proc the float effect that activates if it leaves the field. So basically this is the end board. Obviously, it may look different depending on your hand. Usually, you want to put some, like, I don't know, Forbidden Challenge or something, like maybe Screams of Branded. Depends on your hand, obviously. But this is the main goal. Just summon mirrorjade and pass turn. And I guess I'm going to show you guys some replays. Alright, for this replay, I'm going against Harpy Ladies. So he's gonna summon Harpy Lady and Harpy Lady, and he puts down Alluring Mirror Split. Summons another Harpy Lady's sisters, and another Harpy Lady. So many Harpy Ladies. And then he activates Harpy's Hunting Ground. And then links into Scareclaw Tryhard. And passes turn. Alright, that's fine. My turn. I draw into Mothman. I normal summon Kitt. Kitt gets turned into defense position. I chain Forbidden Chalice. And then I activate Tiamaton. I summon Tiamaton right here, so I can destroy the Scareclaw. I put Fallen of Albaz back into the deck, because I don't really need him in the hand right now. I'm gonna send Fallen of Albaz and Despian Tragedy to the graveyard to fusion summon into Lubellion. I'm gonna chain block Lubellion with the, Tragedy. Tragedy searches aluber for my next turn, and then I fusion into mirrorjade. Mirrorjade's gonna use its effect and banish the Harpy Lady. I'll send Sprind to the graveyard. In the end phase, Sprind is gonna activate and search myself a kitt for next turn. Alright, he's gonna normal summon Harpy Lady and destroy his spell, which summons another Harpy Lady. And I don't even know what he's doing. He's searching a card, and he's destroying his own field spell, I think. Yeah. He's special summoning another Harpy Lady. He's synchroing into Cyber / Harpy Lady. Alright, he's gonna put my Mirrorjade back into my deck, which sucks because now I can't activate its effect to destroy all my opponent's monsters. And he beats over my guys. And that's fine because we have a lot of follow-up. I'm gonna activate Tragedy and set Branded over here, normal summon Aluber, and activate Tiamaton. Tiamaton, I'm gonna first summon him here to pop the Harpy Lady. And I'm gonna search for Despia, Theater of the Branded. Activate Branded fusion into Lubellion. Lubellion is then going to fusion into another Mirrorjade. Activate Albion's effect to send Screams of Branded to the graveyard. Banish the Harpy Lady with Mirrorjade. And I just attack for a game. GG's. Alright, for this replay, I'm against Dark Magicians. Going first, I kind of bricked pretty hard, so I just set Despian Tragedy and MST and Forbidden Chalice. I'm gonna MST negate the Magician's Salvation. Huge. Now he doesn't get to search his Eternal Soul. He's gonna normal summon Apprentice Illusion, and I'm gonna Forbidden Chalice it. So far, so good, but then he activates Magician's Soul. And he summons his Dark Magician. And he's also going to use Thousand Knives to pop my Despian Tragedy. But it's fine because it's sent to the graveyard, I get to search my Aluber. So at least I have plays for next turn. He's going to end his turn right there. I have 3,100 LP. I draw into another Tragedy. I'm going to activate Raigeki, clear his whole board. And then normal summon Aluber. Oh, he gets to get Magic Kariba back into the hand, which is, I guess that's fine. I search my Branded Fusion. Branded Fusion into Lubellion. I'm gonna send Albion instead, because I already have a Tragedy in my graveyard. And then he scoops. GG's. Alright, for this replay, I'm going against Tearlaments. That's right. Going first, I'm gonna activate Branded Opening. Special summon Aluber. Aluber is going to activate and chain blocked with Tragedy, but that doesn't matter because they have Imperm. So I don't get to search for my Branded Fusion, which is fine, I guess. I search for another Aluber, Alright. Let me explain myself here. So I normal summoned aluber because I just wanted to find out if I could still activate its effect this way. Turns out I cannot. So I should have just kept it in my hand so I can actually use it next turn. But you know, whatever. Anyways, I activate Mothman's effect and special summon itself to draw a card. Luckily, I drew Albion. So what this is gonna do, right? Let me show you guys. I have a plan. Activate Albion. I'm gonna send Branded Fusion to the graveyard. Reason why? I have Tragedy in the graveyard as well. So next turn, I can banish Tragedy to get my Branded Fusion onto the field. So that's the game plan right now. Okay, he's gonna go straight into Kaleido Heart. Kaleido Heart is going to send MST back into the deck. I'm gonna activate it and pop one of these two. I choose this one because why not? That's not bad. That's not bad, dude. Okay, he's gonna attack over my Mothman and pass turn. I'm drawn to Albion. I'm gonna activate Tragedy right away. Set my fusion. Activate Albion. Send opening. Drawn to another Albion. That's completely useless. Fusion into Lubellion. Activate Lubellion effect. Lubellion's gonna fusion by discarding. He's gonna flip over Suliak. For some reason, he is not going to activate, which allows me to special summon my mirrorjade. Now he activates, but it's too late because I chain mirrorjade to banish his Kaleido Heart. Incredible misplay by him, honestly. And he, I guess, realizes this and just scoops out of embarrassment, I guess? I don't know, but GG's. Alright, for this replay, I'm against Tenyi's. Going first, Branded Opening, special out Aluber. Aluber activates effect to search Branded Fusion. Activate Branded Fusion, send Albaz and Tragedy, summon Lubellion. Lubellion effect, activate, discard a card, and activate Tragedy. Tragedy is going to search us a Aluber for next turn, and we're going to fusion into mirrorjade. We set 2 cards and then pass our turn. So we have a banish, a monster negate, and a spell pop, I guess. So, oh no, this is not MST, this is Book of Moon. We have a flip. So we're gonna flip that Tenyi monster, but then here's another Tenyi. We're gonna banish Vishuda, because we don't want him bouncing our mirrorjade. But he's got more Tenyis. He's gonna synchro into Draco Berserker and beat over our Aluber. And it's gonna gain attack, so now my mirrorjade can't beat into it. I'm gonna activate Sprind. He's gonna chain and banish the Sprind, which is fine because Sprind still activates. I'm gonna special summon Fallen of Albaz this turn because he already activated this effect of his to banish. I'm gonna discard a card and use the Draco Berserker to fusion into Sprind. He gets to draw 2 cards because of Flawless Perfection. Drawn to Iron Dragon Tiamaton. Activate Tragedy to set Branded Fusion. I'm gonna special Tiamaton, pop that back row. He gets to draw 2 more cards, but that's fine, I guess. Pop that back row. He's gonna special summon his Link 3 Tenyi. I'm gonna try and pop it, but let me pause. Let me explain, alright? I was gonna pop both of these, but then Flawless Perfection actually protects all non-effect monsters on the field are unaffected. And I guess this also the face down also counted as a non-effect monster, I guess. But Flawless Perfection actually protected these 2 cards from Sprind. So, unfortunate, I guess, but it's fine. I'm gonna fusion into Brigand. Albion's gonna send Screams of Branded to the graveyard, and I was gonna attack him, I guess. But he admits defeat and scoops it up. GG's. Alright, in this replay, I'm against Branded Despia. This is a mirror match, except he's probably using full power Despia. Branded. Alright, fusion into Lubellion. Activate Tragedy. He's gonna chain his Bestials. Bestial Dreesworm and Bestial Sereneer. He's gonna banish Mothman and tragedy. Mothman won't be able to activate its effect, which is fine, I guess. I don't really need it. But tragedy still activates its effect. I'm gonna fusion into mirrorjade and normal summon aluber. Aluber is gonna search Screams of Branded. I'm gonna set 3 cards: Scream, Forbidden Chalice, and MST. It's gonna activate Albion. Use these 3 cards to go into albaz. He's gonna, I don't know, pop this card? Anyways, I'm gonna activate Mirrorjade and banish that fusion monster. Oh, he sends it to the graveyard. Activate Mirrorjade's effect and then also chain Screams of Branded. And because it's summoned again, I can actually use Mirrorjade to banish his albaz again because it's summoned. So that's a fun thing you could do with Screams of Branded. But yeah, GG's. Budget Branded wins. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and it helped you in any way. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye!